So we are fixing to head up about 2 miles upriver to a little spot all the locals call the Bubble. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but it's a place that holds some fair amount of numbers of bait fish. This past week they've been pretty abundant in there. The current's not real strong today, so I hope to find some in there. Pretty much all fish will eat on shad, so we're gonna go throw a cast net and hope to find some bait. Every year, early summer, late spring, when the water's running pretty good after the rains have came, the catfish get in here pretty heavy, and you can usually, and in fact, this week we have caught a lot of fish out of here. The water gets rolling pretty good, and the shad start moving, and the fish come up. And when we're fishing out here, we like to use fresh shad. Don't get that on camera. So the fresher the shad, the more bites you're gonna have. The scent gets off better from those shad, and so the fresher your bait, the more bites you're going to have.
We've been friends since like 3rd grade, I'd say, a little before that. And we've had the same schedule almost all of the years.
I've only been fishing like a few times, and it was like 5 years ago maybe, so I don't really remember a whole lot.
Same with me. I haven't been fishing since I was like 7.
So we're drifting. I've got a 4-ounce sinker, Carolina rigged.
What are we doing?
I'm just talking to the camera.
Oh.
I got a 4-ounce sinker, Carolina rigged, above cut bait. We're using shad today. You don't have to use a 4-ounce sinker, but if that current picks up, it's nice to have that bait get to the very bottom. And we're just taking the sinker, letting it go all the way to the bottom. And when it hits bottom, right there, we're setting our bell, and we're just pulling it about 2 foot off the bottom and letting the current just take that bait down with the boat. Get him, Kendall. Reel. Just reel.
Okay, I'm reeling. I'm reeling.
Mine came off.
Oh, I got one. He's heavy. Help me.
Right, get you straight up. I'm gonna come over there to you.
I know. Feels like he's cracking. I was kind of scared because it's kind of heavy and I couldn't get it. And then I was just sitting there and it yanked. I didn't know if it was actually a one because it just kind of drifted off, but then it started pulling again.
So did it tap it or just take off running with it?
It like took off running with it because it was like pulling away that way.
Hook. I like to start at the tail, enter and turn the shad back to the body, back through one more time. And to make sure the bait stays on the hook, I like to make a half hitch and put it over the last part of the shad onto the hook itself, and so that the bait stays on the entire hook the entire time. That's how I like to hook mine.
Wait, no, I got him.
Straight up. There you go. There you go.
Number 2.
One. Ah, wasn't very big. I thought it was bigger than that. We ended up catching 6, and we had some bites as well. We had probably 10 fish that we had missed. They just didn't get all the way in the mouth. So, but had a good day. We got 6 to clean. We'll go up on the bank and I'll show you guys how to fillet these catfish and maybe give you guys a chance to try it out as well. So go ahead and reel those things in. We'll get this bait off and go load the boat up and clean those fish up real quick. Turn the wheel, sis.
Yes, sis.
Right.
He's taking
Right.
it.
Okay, turn it left.
I think I'm...
There we go. That's good.
It was fun. I'm kind of sad I didn't catch a fish, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
We didn't catch a lot of fish today, and that's okay. You don't, every time you go out, you're not going to catch your limit every time. And that's just part of fishing. That's just part of being on the river, on the lake, wherever you're at. You're not going to do it every single time. And that was the case today. But I got to be with 2 kids today that have never been on the river like this. They never caught catfish like this. So we're going to start with the fish. Girls. Okay, so you see this right here? This is the rib cage. All right. And the meat we want is basically from here all the way down here to right there. And right here in the middle of the back is their backbone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that knife, I'm gonna cut down to the backbone. I'm gonna turn my knife sideways and cut straight down the backbone and cut this whole slab of meat off right here. And I'm gonna fillet it off of the skin. Okay, all right, so I'm going to start my cut right here. Okay, and can you hear that? Can you hear the bone? I'm on the backbone, okay? I'm gonna turn my knife sideways. I'm gonna cut straight down the backbone, keeping my blade right above the anal fin right there. Okay, and I'm gonna stop at the tail. I'm gonna pull this way, and this is the piece of meat I want. If you feel here, you guys can feel that. You can feel it with your gloves. You feel that's bone. You feel that bone?
Yeah.
That means I got all the way down to the backbone. I'm gonna take my knife, and I'm gonna try to stay just above that skin. So when I get done, I don't have any meat left on the skin. I just have skin. Now there's one more step. Feel here? See that? That's the rib cage. You don't want to eat that. So I'm going to take my knife just on the inside of that rib cage. And now what I have left is a fish fillet. Okay, show you again.
Yeah, it's fun that we get to do stuff like this with them.
Yeah.
Start our cut right here.
I don't want to cut the fish.
You don't want to do it?
I don't want to cut the fish.
You want Kendall to try first?
Yeah.
Come on, Bones. So we're going to start. See, feel the rib cage right here? So we're going to start the cut. I'll show you. I'll make a cut for you. Make the cut right there.
Go all the way to the
Yep.
thing.
That push down. Now go rock it forward just a little bit. Go ahead and keep pushing. I'm going to help you to this side. All right, now we're going to turn it sideways. Now you feel here touching that bone. Okay. Now rock the knife forward just a little bit. Come forward. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Being able to teach them something new that's what I do for a living. I love to do that. And so I had a great time with them today, and I hope they had a great time as well. Like that right there. Keep going. Pull with your left hand. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Great. Take that fillet off.
I don't think you can tell the difference.
Hey, I've seen adult people that can't clean a fish anywhere near what you guys just did. If you have an opportunity to take someone fishing, hunting, exploring, hiking, whatever it might be in the outdoors, it doesn't have to be fishing, it can be anything. Take that opportunity and do that. A lot of kids these days don't have that advantage to do that. I'm in a position where I get to go a lot, and so it's very rewarding to me to be able to take someone that doesn't get to do these things out there and do it for the first time and see the smile on their face and the joy it brings to them. So if you have that opportunity, I would beg and plead with you to take that chance and go do that.